Athens, Indiana. It looks like the temperature is 55 degrees. Today's high at 57. Today's low at 43. Northeast at 9 miles per hour. The humidity 49%. The barometric pressure at 30.29 and rising. Let's take a look at our local area conditions. It looks like all around, it looks like fair skies with Carlisle at 56, Plainville, Monroe City, and Sumner, Illinois, all at 55 degrees. Let's take a look at our national temperature map. From the Great Lake regions to the New England area, temperatures are in their 20s through their 50s, with Chicago, Illinois at 39 degrees and Buffalo, New York at 36. South of that, temperatures are in their 50s through their 70s, with Myrtle Beach at 63 degrees and Miami, Florida at 79. Now for the northern and central plains. Now they are experiencing some cooler temperatures than they were this entire week, in the 20s down through their 40s, with Bismarck, North Dakota at 28 degrees and Lincoln, Nebraska at 40 degrees. For the southern plains, they are experiencing a little bit warmer weather in their 30s down through their 80s, with Oklahoma City at 62 degrees and Corpus Christi, Texas at 81. Now, as you guys know, along the Rockies, temperatures are generally cooler in their 20s, 30s, and also 40s. But along the western coast, temperatures are in their 30s through their 60s, with Portland, Oregon at 49 degrees and Sacramento, California at 50 degrees. Let's take a look at what's going on across the United States. As you guys can see, we do have this high pressure system here. These are bringing in some clear and dry conditions for much of the northern and even the western plains, but we can't say the same thing for the central and southern plains, because we even have some heavy rainfall and even some snowfall for the central states. But when we move into the New England area, it looks like we do have this high pressure system here bringing in some clear and dry conditions for those Patriots, but we can't expect those same conditions for the Super Bowl. Let's take a look at that. For tonight, rain is likely. Mostly cloudy skies, east winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with a low of 44. Then for tomorrow, it looks like rain is likely. Mostly cloudy skies at east winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with a high of 48. Then for tomorrow night, a 40% chance of rain. Cloudy northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with a low of 38. Then Sunday, it looks like there is a chance of rain there, about a 20% chance of rain. Partly sunny at a high of 48 and a low of 28. Then Monday, sunny skies at a high of 48 and a low of 28. Then Tuesday, mostly sunny at a high of 47 and a low of 30. So we can only hope that Mother Nature will cooperate with the Super Bowl Sunday events, Jesse.
I hope so. Either way, it's going to be a great weekend. Thanks, Danny. It was another tough night for the North Knox Lady Warriors. Mitch Columbia is here now with the details. Mitch?
Well, Jesse, the Warriors were unable to sustain their early momentum and ended up losing to Lagodi. I'll have those highlights and more when News Center 22 returns.
Impossible escapes, heartbreaking separations, families reunited. The secret tales of William Still and the Underground Railroad.
He was the go-to guy. He got things done.
The inside story of the brightest moments in one of America's darkest chapters.
Join WVUT TV on Monday, February 20th for our live broadcast of Vincennes University Trailblazer basketball. The Blazers will host Three Rivers Community College with the tip-off set for 7 p.m. Don't miss a great night of junior college basketball as the Trailblazers entertain the Raiders, right here on WVUT.
Warriors could not find the basket. Good evening, everyone. For WVUT Sports, I'm Mitch Columbia. A dismal shooting performance ended the North Knox Lady Warriors' chances of beating Lagodi Thursday night. After jumping out to a 10-2 lead, the Warriors suddenly went cold from the field, and the visiting Lions rallied for a 49-43 blue chip conference victory. Maria Gugliotta tallied 18 points and 9 rebounds for North Knox, which has dropped 5 of its last 6 games. Winter Wagner finished with 22 for the Lions. The Lady Warriors don't have any time to mope around as they face Linton in the opening round of next week's Bloomfield sectional. In other area games last night, the Vincennes-Lincoln ended the regular season on a positive note with a 52-47 win at Evansville Central. Kelly Parker finished with a game-high 14 points as the Alices snapped a 4-game losing streak. Elsewhere, the South Knox Lady Spartans picked up a 44-41 road win at Tecumseh. Samantha Scott led the winners with 13 points. On the boys' high school hoops scene this evening, Vincennes-Lincoln can clinch the Big 8 Conference Championship outright with a win over Washington at Alice Arena. The Hatchets have struggled at times this year without Cody Zeller in the middle of their lineup, but they are starting to peak at the right time, winning 4 in a row. The Alices are 9-5 overall. Tip-off is set for 8 p.m. In other games, Vincennes-Reveille hosts Wood Memorial, North Knox faces Northeast DuBois at home, and Eastern Green visits South Knox. The VU Trailblazers return to the hardwood tomorrow afternoon with a home game against Kennedy King College. The Chicago school brings a 13-9 record into the contest and have some common opponents with the Trailblazers. The Statesmen have defeated Lincoln Trail, Cincinnati State, and Daly College while losing to 4th-ranked Indiana Hills. A high-scoring team, Kennedy King has scored over 100 points twice this season and 90 or more on 3 other occasions. The 6th-ranked Trailblazers have won 6 in a row and come into the contest fresh off a win over Cincinnati State Monday night. Tomorrow's game tips off at 3 p.m. After that, the VU Lady Blazers face Mineral Area at 7 p.m. in the PE Complex. In top 25 college hoops last night, 5th-ranked Duke knocked off Virginia Tech 75-60. Austin Rivers led the Blue Devils with 18 points and added 5 assists and 5 rebounds. The game was tied 21-all when Duke started pounding it inside and scored 13 of the next 15 points. Rivers began the run with a putback, and Ryan Kelly scored on a dunk and then a drive. The loss was the 7th in 8 games for Virginia Tech. Switching to the NBA, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls added to the New York Knicks' current misery. Rose dropped in 32 points and dished out 13 assists as the Bulls edged the Knicks 105-102 in Madison Square Garden. The Chicago All-Star had 15 points alone to keep the Knicks at bay. Amari Stoudemire scored 34 for the Knicks, who have lost 10 of their last 12 games. Carmelo Anthony had 26 points and missed a desperation 3 at the buzzer that would have sent the game to overtime. Still no word on the status of Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski for Sunday's Super Bowl. Gronkowski practiced on a limited basis with the team Thursday. The tight end was injured against the Ravens on January 22nd during the AFC Championship game. Patriot wide receiver Deion Branch says they'll be just fine if Gronkowski is unable to play.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Rob is one man, we're a team. And yeah, we need him. He's part of the puzzle, but he's not the guy that's, hey, Rob is going to help win this game, he's going to lose this game. If he's there, they're going to lose. No, that's not true.
Gronkowski said before practice that the final decision on whether he plays Sunday will come as a result of collaboration with the team's athletic training staff. New York Giants quarterback Eli Manning is enjoying celebrity status this week. Many Colts fans have adopted Eli and the Giants as their team due to the Colts' heated rivalry with Tom Brady and the Patriots. Manning says the atmosphere in Indy this week has been really exciting.
It's great, having the support of the city and the fans here, and but again, just excited to be in a Super Bowl. That's what it's all about. You kind of you can enjoy those circumstances, but anything that's outside the realm of your getting ready to play, getting prepared to play for New England, going against those guys, you can't let it be a distraction, whether good or bad. And
at times, questions concerning the status of Eli's brother Peyton Manning have overshadowed this week's big game. And speaking of Peyton Manning, ESPN reports that the Colts quarterback has been medically cleared to resume his NFL career. Finally, our play of the day. It comes from the ice. The Colorado Avalanche at home taking on the Minnesota Wild. Here we go as Minnesota's Kyle Brodziak on the rush gets taken down and goes flying into Avalanche goalie Jean-Sebastien Giguère. Cal Clutterbuck trailing the play, grabs the loose puck and has what he thinks is an easy goal, but Giguère makes a great glove save, knocking the puck out of midair, saving the goal, and that earns our play of the day. That does it for sports. Have a great weekend, Jesse.
You too, Mitch. Thanks. News Center 22 continues right after this. Stay with us.
Next time on Frontline,
they went into houses and killed women and children.
Was it a war crime or self-defense?
The platoon commander told them to clear the houses. Clear means to eliminate the threat.
How can a child in pajamas be considered a threat?
The inside story of what happened at Haditha.
We know the Iraqi people aren't the enemy, but our enemy hides among them.
Rules of engagement. Watch Frontline.
This February, journey through African American history to a time when black men were no longer slaves, but few were free.
Prisoners could be a source of profit.
Ride into battle with these soldiers for freedom.
We were past fear. If one person falls, others take their place.
And follow one man's mission to change the course of history.
Making African American history mandatory sends a powerful message.
This February, be a part of the African American experience during Black History Month on PBS.
Most dogs love to eat, but one dog loves to wear her food on her head. It's all for a blog. Jeannie Most checks it out.
If the way to a dog's heart is through its stomach, then why is this dog wearing her food on her head? Try doing that with most dogs. Dot. Down dot. But Tiger is not most dogs. She's the subject of a blog called Food on My Dog. From a sunny side up egg to a taco to a chocolate glazed donut with sprinkles, Tiger stares ahead impassively, whether it be Spam in a can or pepperoni on her snout. Tiger doesn't get crabby even when she's crowned with king crab legs. Her owner demonstrates his technique with leaves of lettuce.
Stay.
Okay, lettuce is probably less tempting than, say, a hot dog. Still, Tiger's restraint is impressive.
Release.
The most commonly asked question seems to be, does Tiger get to eat what's on her head after? The answer is yes, when it's something dog-friendly. A replacement treat if it's not. Tiger wears ham like a veil. Though we discovered ham, even on a dog named Sushi, is relatively easy.
Ham on your head.
To slip on an unsuspecting head. That's called distraction. Good boy. Good dog. Yeah. What a good boy. But Tiger even wears pizza as if it's a beret. When we tried pizza on Sushi, she tried to lick it and tolerated wearing it only reluctantly. Good girl. The Food on My Dog blog reminds us of another internet phenomenon from last year, the dog that balanced treats on his head.
Get him.
We saw him balance as many as 36 treats, barely moving a muscle till he got the order to release.
All right, get it.
And no, he wasn't allowed to eat them all.
Stay. Head down.
He even balanced while on his back.
Stay, Bubba.
Sort of makes the latest craze, called breading cats, seem like child's play. Multigrain and wheat really seem to bring out their eyes. Now that Food on My Dog has gone viral, fans want to know if Tiger takes requests. Request bacon? She took it. Her favorite snack is Kraft Singles. They've gone to her head. What makes this dog so irresistible is her ability to resist. Jeannie Mo, CNN.
Get him.
New York.
That's our broadcast for this evening. For Danny Taborn and Mitch Columbi, I'm Jesse Gwynn. Have a great weekend.
Welcome to our program.